Okay, I guess I'm live now. And hello and welcome to PMPLounge.com. My name is Shoaib. I'm the voice behind all the videos that you see on the PMPLounge.com website as well as this PMP Lounge YouTube channel. Today, I wanted to discuss about a question that came in from Vinod, who wrote in an email. Hi, Shoaib. You hope you're doing good. I'm doing good. Thanks. I have been following your YouTube channel for quite a while and it's very informative. Thank you so much. You speak about project management, even recruiters doesn't have any idea about it. That's very interesting. I'd like to know if those people are talking about those people hire project managers. I spoke with one of the recruiter about project management course. She says she has no idea about it. I was like, what the F? PS, she worked as a recruiter for, there are certain names of the companies. All right, so there are a lot of questions. I have actually made videos on some of these questions. I'll be taking up the first question. What is the difference between Prince 2, PMP, and SAP? In terms of difference between Prince 2 and PMP, I've already made a video on it. Let's talk about what is the difference between PMP and SAP. What is the difference between these two certifications, right? But before that, I'd like to kind of address this situation of recruiter that you mentioned, and it's very important, it's very interesting for me because if somebody who has been hiring people in the field of project management, if a recruiter who has hired a project manager in the past and they tell you that they have no idea about what PMP is, I would highly doubt their hiring skills. As simple as that. The thing is, if a recruiter who has been hiring folks for BPO jobs, and you go to them and you ask them what is you know, what is, how important or how good are Angular programming certifications when it comes to job prospects, they might have no idea about it. Does every single recruiter know about every single certifications available out there? Of course not. There are hundreds, if not thousands, of certifications available out there. So obviously, you cannot expect a recruiter to know about every single certification out there. Like I said, if a recruiter who has been hiring for BPO jobs and you go to them and you ask them, hey, how good are CCNA and CCNP certification? They'll tell you they have no idea about it. Does that mean CCNA and CCNP carry no value at all? Of course not. They do. So that's the deal. And like I said, if a recruiter who has been hiring project managers, not just project managers, but who has been hiring someone in the field of project management, and if they have been doing that for 2 years, 3 years, and if they tell you they've never heard about PMP and Prince 2, I'd highly, seriously, definitely doubt their hiring skills and the kind of job that they are doing if they've not heard about PMP. I mentioned this earlier, I'll mention it again. PMP is the ultimate gold standard of project management. That is the one certification no other certification in the field of project management has been able to even touch or get closer to. Bottom line, PMP is the number one certification when it comes to project management. As simple as that. Now, like I said, what is the difference between Prince 2 and PMP? I've already made a video on it. I'll add the link to the description once I'm out of this live video. But let's talk about the difference between SAP and PMP. And I've answered this question a lot of times offline. I've never really made a video on it because I thought it might not be as important. But since I've received an email, I thought I'll take it up in a video as well. What is the difference between SAP and PMP? Let me ask you this. What is the difference between engineering domain and medical domain? Should I go for bachelor's of engineering or should I go for bachelor's in medical sciences? Well, the answer is that these two are very different domains. These two are different fields, right? It's the same with SAP and PMP. SAP and PMP are two very different fields. SAP is all about uh, there are first off there are several certifications available in SAP. Okay, there are tens, if not hundreds, of certifications available within SAP itself. PMP is just one certification which talks basically about project management professional. Now, the other thing to understand is SAP certifications typically deal with the implementation sort of jobs, right? Implementing SAP in a certain organization. You might act as an implementation engineer, you might act as a SAP consultant if you are SAP certified in one of the several certifications available out there for SAP. So, like I said, SAP is more into implementing SAP. It is more into consulting how to implement SAP into certain organization. That is the kind of job roles you can expect if you are SAP certified. When it comes to PMP, it is not implementing, it is not engineering, it is not really consultation. It is more into management. Although PMP certified folks will always have certain kind of project management consultation job roles as well available. So these are two different fields. These are two, I'd say, very different domains. And if you are kind of looking just for jobs and you don't really have a preference between project management and SAP, and you want to know which certification would be better, my answer to it would always be go out there, check out the your local job portals, right? If you're from India, go check out Monster India, go check out Naukri.com and try to understand what kind of jobs are available out there already for SAP, already available out there for PMP. And if you find there are a lot of jobs that are available for SAP, and go ahead do SAP. If you think that there are a lot of jobs available for PMP, go ahead do PMP. The problem with that approach is that you are not trying to know who you are. You're not trying to understand what your innate qualities are. Will you be someone who is better in management? Do you? And then of course PMB is the way to go. If you're someone who is better into implementing things, if you're someone who's better into if you have the mind of an engineer, probably SAP is something that can help you out. So what I'd say is, if you're looking for a job, it doesn't really matter what it is, whether it is into SAP, whether it is into project management, then go ahead, open your local job portal and try to understand which of the two has more jobs. If you are someone who wants to understand whether they will be a better fit into SAP or whether they will be a better fit into PMP, do the same thing. Open job portals, check out those jobs, check out the job descriptions. Do that at least for 5 jobs for PMP and at least for 5 jobs for SAP. Read their job descriptions, understand the kind of work expected out of a PMP certified project manager. Read the kind of work expected out of an SAP certified professional, and see if those are the kind of things you would like to do in your job, right? And then make a decision out of it. The last thing I'd like to mention in this video is that nobody really knows who you are better than yourself. Nobody really knows what are your qualities better than you do. And to make a decision of whether to go for SAP or for PMP or Prince 2 or programming, or leave IT industry aside, would you be a better fit into the medical domain or any other domain for that sort? You know yourself the best. And to make a decision on whether to go for SAP or PMP, like I said, go ahead, read the job descriptions of at least 5 jobs for SAP and 5 jobs for PMP, and try to understand which of the two would suit you better. So that's pretty much all that I had in this video. Like I said, I've been asked this question a lot of times, whether to go for SAP or PMP. I like to repeat, those are two different fields. You need to make a decision on the kind of job you'd like to do, SAP implementation engineer or a PMP project manager. It's all on you. If this channel was called SAP Lounge, I would say go for SAP. This channel is called PMP Lounge, I'd say go for PMP. But again, end of the day, it depends on yourself. You are the best person to make a choice for yourself. So that's all that I had. There are some other questions. There is another email from Mr. Benjamin, I believe. I'd like to make a video on that as well, but I'll do that hopefully soon. That's all I had in this video. Subscribe to this YouTube channel if you haven't done so already. Send your email out. pmplounge@gmail.com is the email address. You can always comment your question. I'd like to see if I can make a video on them as well if I haven't done so already. So subscribe to this YouTube channel. Check us out on our social media, facebook.com/pmplounge and twitter.com/pmplounge. As always, do check out the website pmplounge.com, which is your #1 free resource for PMP certification preparations and what is going on in